Hey, today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my tips for helping your kids feel comfortable when you go to services at temple. Now, every congregation is different with the amount of kind of kid wiggles and kid noise that are acceptable to them during a service. And so you'll need to feel out what your community is like as far as that's concerned. Now, all kids are going to need a walk in the hallway sometimes. And I know that when I was a kid, my friends and I used to go to the bathroom. But ideally, I want my kids to want to be there and participate in the service. So these are my tricks for helping them feel involved. My first tip is to prepare them. I know that when I bring my kids to a Disney movie, they know the names of the characters and some of the songs before we even walk in the door. So when you bring them to temple, make sure that they know what they're going to see. There's going to be a bima and an ark with a Torah in it. And when they read from the Torah, they're going to point at the Torah with a yad that looks like a little hand. Maybe you can meet the rabbi or the cantor or the cantorial soloist ahead of time. Or even listen to some of the music that you'll be hearing there. Learn some prayers, learn some songs, just listen to some songs. Anything to make the surroundings feel a little more familiar. The second thing that I'd recommend is dressing up. I know that sometimes it's like another headache to get your kids into dress-up clothes, and the least that you can do is just get out the door. In which case, fine. But dressing them up signals to them that this is something important. It's something special. And it's been shown that kids who dress up do better on tests. So maybe it'll even help their behavior a little bit. I also think that it'll help the people around you be a little bit more patient with your kids' squeals and squirms if they look adorable. My third tip is to include them as much as possible in the service. So that means make sure that they have a prayer book. Help them turn to the right page. Point out where you are on the page. If they can read, help them read along with the English parts. Have them stand and sit when everyone else stands and sits. Make sure that they're your buddy. And that brings me to my last tip. I think all parents have that glare that they give their kids when they're not behaving the way they're supposed to be. But make sure that you also have a "you're doing a great job" look. You know, we want our kids to like to go to temple. And if temple means that they have to dress up in uncomfortable clothes and sit really still and get glared at all the time, that's not what we're going for. So make sure that when they are doing a great job, that you give them those big, happy smiles and let them know how good they're doing. I hope these tips helped you guys out and helped you make going to services with your kids a little less stressful and hopefully a little more positive. Don't forget to click, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon.